Midnight Drearies.
It's a beautiful Saturday night here in Dallas, Texas at the American Airlines Center. It may be 109 degrees outside, but things here inside the air-conditioned stadium are just starting to heat up as we get ready for the boxing match between Jake Paul and Nate Diaz. The entire town is buzzing with anticipation for this ESPN Plus fight sponsored by Bud Light. For some reason, Nate referred to it as the Blood Moon Rumble, whatever that means. And something about Hombre Loco, which is Spanish for crazy man. Very cryptic indeed. It looks like the fighters are entering the ring. Let's go to the mat. The referee, an old man with a haunted look, announced the start of the match. The fighters circled each other warily, fists raised in preparation for the clash. With the first bell ring, the boxing match commenced. Jake's punches were swift and precise, fueled by his confidence and ambition to prove himself. But as the fight progressed, something peculiar began to unfold. Nate's movements became erratic, his strikes more powerful and relentless. His eyes glowed with an unnatural intensity, and the crowd gasped as they realized what was happening. Nate Diaz was transforming into a werewolf. "That's what he meant," shouted the announcer. It wasn't Hombre Loco, crazy man, it was Hombre Lobo, wolf man. Fear gripped the crowd, and panic spread like wildfire. Yet, the Blood Moon Rumble had a mystical hold over those who witnessed it, compelling them to stay and watch the horrifying spectacle unfold. Jake, caught off guard by the shocking transformation, stumbled backward. He couldn't believe his eyes, but the chilling growls that echoed through the stadium confirmed the horrifying truth. Nate was no longer the man he had faced off with. With ferocious speed and strength, Nate lunged at Jake, his claws tearing through the air like deadly death-sharp thingies. Jake tried to dodge the savage attacks, but he was no match for the power of the werewolf. Amidst the chaos, Jake managed to land a few hits on Nate, but they seemed to have little effect on the creature. Instead, they only served to further enrage the werewolf, driving it into a primal frenzy. As the brutal battle raged on, it became evident that Nate, now consumed by his werewolf form, was beyond reason or control. His humanity had been overtaken by the beast within. With a final, bone-chilling howl, the werewolf lunged at Jake, its jaws gaping wide. The crowd gasped, unable to look away from the impending doom. Nate Diaz, the Hombre Lobo, wrapped his jaws around Jake Paul's neck and bit down, ripping Jake's head clean off his body as his heart continued to pump blood in a spurting fountain all over the ring until Jake's body fell to the mat. Not knowing what else to do, the shocked official rang the bell signaling the end of the match. The Blood Moon Rumble was over. Jake Paul was dead. And Nate Diaz in werewolf form fled into the night. Though still in hiding, Nate Diaz has been cheered as a champion because someone had to stop the uppity YouTuber Jake Paul. One way or another,